to Mondays with Marvin. I am Jennifer McDonald, and today I am going to show you how to build a maze for your child to play with. So you can either build one on a plate. Today I'm going to show you how to build one on a box. So for this project we're going to need straws, and I have paper straws, I have straws that have the bendy part, and I also have just straight straws. So any kind of straws that we want to use. You're going to need a pair of scissors and you're going to need some tape. You'll also need some kind of rolling device, whether it's a marble, whether it's a styrofoam ball. I also built one out of Play-Doh that has now hardened up that I can use as like a marble. So I have found that the easiest way to start is to put some tape on my table. So I'll put a bunch of tape pieces to start. I've also found it's easier if you start with some different pieces of straws and have them in different shapes. All right, so now I'm going to take my box and I'm just going to kind of think about, I might want to start in this end and then have my ball travel back and forth around the box. So I'm just going to pick a straw to start with and tape it in close to the end. So you can see there how I have a starting point. But if we're going to make a maze, we need to make sure that we have two sides, because we need something for that ball to go through. So I'm going to put another straw on the other end. This is a little bit longer one, so I might use 2 pieces of tape on that one. And then this might be where I want to build in a curve, so I might use one of my bendy straws. I'm going to tape the pieces together so you can see where I started building in a curve that I want my ball to go up. And then I'm just going to go back and forth, taping different straws in to build my maze. If you don't have bendy straws and just have straight ones, that's not a problem. You can just build corners with the straight ones. It'll work with whatever type of straws that you have. So they're going to want to build and get it to go all the way down to the other end of your box or your paper plate. If you're going to use a paper plate like I did in the first one, it's going to be a little easier if you have those plates that have the ridge on them, because this will make it a little easier to keep the ball in place so it doesn't fall off. So you can see here how I started on one end and I went all the way to the other end. And you can, like I said, choose lots of different things that you want to use. So we'll start with this one, and you're just going to have them practice getting it. Oh, came out of the straw, so I'm going to go back to the start. You might want to use maybe a styrofoam ball is a little easier than the puff craft. Oh, this one's a little bit easier for me to get through all the way down to the end. So lots of different ways that you can build a maze, whether it's a Play-Doh ball, whether it's a little puff circle, whether it's a styrofoam ball, or maybe one of the marbles from one of your games you could borrow at home. But just have them build a track with straws to roll that bowl back and forth. Be creative on what kind of things. Do you have an Amazon box you might be able to use at home? Lots of different fun things you can make it out of. So hopefully you'll be able to make a straw maze this summer and have the children practice their fine motor skills of moving it back and forth to get from the start of it to the end of it. Follow us on YouTube so you can see lots more different ideas to do with your child this summer. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media channels. Have a great day.